like just idolize Miguel Cotto, but to see him physically mature, to see his intellect in the ring, to get used to the ups and downs. And then obviously, once you win that title, you just expand your horizon. You get more confidence. And he got so much confidence, he goes out for the boogeyman. I mean, the guy that nobody wants to fight, and we're not holding him back. We're letting the race car grow.
All right. Thank you, Todd. Eddie Hearn, been a long road for you to get here. You were locked in long negotiations for one fight. You turn around, you ask Jaron to be patient with you as you set up another one. And here you are announcing a huge fight for 2 titles in the 154-pound division. How are you feeling that this fight came again?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I still can't believe it. I mean, you know, one of the hardest jobs in boxing is to get Jaron Boots and his fights. Okay, so when we signed him, we took him to Philadelphia. People said, you know, Boots doesn't sell. Don't take him to Philadelphia. 15,000 tickets straight off the bat to fight Avanesian. Then no one wanted to fight him. We had to fight the mandatory. Then we pulled it out the bag for the Stanionis fight, the unification. Number 1 versus number 2, the Ring Magazine Championship. He destroyed it. And I'm like, don't do that. Now all of a sudden, we can't get him to fight. Then we finally feel like, after we moved to 54, the Virgil Ortiz fight's happened. We all know what happened there. And all of a sudden, you know, the great news of the DAZN partnership with Top Rank, and, you know, we started talking, and all of a sudden I said, I think we can make Xander Zayas against Jaron Boots Ennis. I said, absolutely no chance. There is no chance this fight will be made. Top Rank won't allow it. Xander Zayas is a young, incredible fighter. There is no way he will fight Jaron Boots Ennis. And I am actually sitting here still in shock that this fight is made. And I have to give unbelievable credit to Xander Zayas, because you are a great fighter, but you must have a massive set of cojones, because what you're about to take part in June 27th is one of the toughest tasks in boxing. I mean, I love the heart, but I don't know what Bad Bunny did to you, but he sort of gave you.
He better have the same cojones too, because I bring him too.
Yeah. Well, we'll come to that.
That sounds good.
But
that sounds real good. Make sure you keep that same energy, though.
I always keep the same energy, brother.
Say no more.
So, all of a sudden, what you have is what Todd described. And these two can go at it in a minute, but I want to say thank you to both. I know Boots is up for fighting anyway. But Xander, well, you know, unbelievable for boxing this fight is made. 2 of the very best in the sport for the unified 154-pound championship on what will be an electric card with Matchroom and Top Rank fighters in this building, which I think is an underrated and underused event for boxing. We've seen some massive fights over here over the last few years. This is going to fill the whole place up. The energy. You've got Puerto Rico, you've got New York. We're going to bring thousands from Philly. There's going to be an unbelievable atmosphere. But what I will also say to our friends at Top Rank is, you know, we're making so many fights together. We've had a bit of a rough start. You know, Muratai beat Andy Cruz. Navarrete beat Nunes. We've actually got 2 more fights, World Championship fights, we hope to announce over the coming week. But this is very, very different. I believe I'm sitting next to the pound-for-pound number 1 here in Jaron Boots Ennis. And June 27th, we will start the takeover to become undisputed in the 154-pound division.
Well, let me ask you about that, because you were consistent saying you didn't believe Xander would take this fight. No. You didn't believe he would sign the contract, as they say, at the very end. He signed it quickly. He didn't walk towards this fight. He ran towards this fight. What do you make of that? Do you think he sees something?
Dangerous. I mean, not just dangerous for him, but dangerous for Boots, because this kid, he sees it. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, calling him a kid. He's 23. He's one of the hottest young stars in the sport. I would be keeping him away from Jaron. Like, if I represented Xander Zayas, there is no way I would let him take this fight. I'd be saying, listen, we'll go to MSG, we'll fill that up, we'll do another homecoming fight in Puerto Rico, we'll have Bad Bunny singing you out, we'll milk it, we'll do this, we'll move up to middleweight. We've got years. But this is what boxing needs. Like, this is not me being critical, this is me saying respect. Crazy, but respect. And by the way, Top Rank are very good at moving fighters. They don't just allow guys to jump in and gamble. They believe in Xander. Now, maybe I'm seeing something different. In fact, we just ran a vote across social and digital, and it was exactly 50-50 of fans picked who's going to win this fight. Maybe that's the reality. I feel very different because I'm a massive Jaron Boots Ennis fan. But as I said, Xander's an unbelievable fighter. I think this is the future pound for pound number one of the sport.
Can I just interrupt here for 1 second? I actually was thinking that exact same game plan you laid out for Xander Zayas. I want to be honest with you. I had Bad Bunny. I had Madison Square Garden. I know that model, all right? But I'll tell you what. You listen to your guys, right? You listen to them. And what we do today is we don't say you got to protect the zero. Whatever you do, you go out there and you perform for the fans, and you devalue the loss so your tomorrow is a better day than today. And that's what we did, and we believe in him 100%.
That's the easy route to take. Anybody could go and fill out the MSG or go back to Puerto Rico and fight whoever. I wanted to fight whoever they say is the boogeyman.
Chris, I don't think we need you. We're
You're good? Okay.
We'll keep going.
Best part of my day. Let's go to one of your guys here. I want to hear from Javier Centeno. When Xander comes to you and says, I want to fight Jaron Ennis, I want to defend my belts against Boots, what was your reaction?
Well, initially my reaction was like, he's one of the elite guys in the division. Why him? Xander sat down and explained why him. He does see things that I've seen in the past as well. He just came with that confidence that I can do this. And that's all I needed.
Oh, give us a little bit of that. What was that conversation like, where he explained to you what he sees in Jaron Ennis?
Well, we've talked about Jaron Ennis in the past, and we've watched his fights. We've seen him come along, and we've always been in agreement at things that we see that we can take advantage of. Of course, I won't set all that out now, but it was one of those things where he said, "Okay, you know what? This is the time. Let's go ahead and do it."
A year ago,
as a team, we decided to take his back.
A year ago, he wasn't a world champion. What have you seen from him over these last years, specifically these last two fights, that make you believe he's ready for this challenge?
Well, the growth in his boxing IQ has compounded, right? One championship after the next. Every fight he's elevated his game, and I've seen it in the gym, and he's proven it in the ring. Just that alone gave me that feeling that he can get this done.
All right, we're looking forward to that. On the other side, Ennis, I know you've been waiting on pins and needles for Jaron to get his next fight. Well, it took you guys 34 fights to become unified at 147. Now you've got the opportunity here to do it in one fight, or two fights, I guess, at 154. You hear a lot of confidence coming from the side of Xander Zayas. What's your level of confidence going into
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. He's a good fighter. Like Eddie just up in saying. But I think he bit off too much. That's what I think. See, one thing about Boots, he can box and he'll fight you inside. So it don't make no difference what way he coming. And also Boots can punch. Xander a great fighter to me. He's a good fighter. That's one of my top guys I like. But it's gonna be a good fight. As long as it lasts. Remember that. As long as it lasts.
Do you think this fight ends in a stoppage?
It's gonna be a stoppage. Yes.
You guys had Virgil Ortiz on your mind for the last couple of months, preparing us mentally maybe for that type of style. This man over here, like you said, great fighter, very different style than Virgil. What is it going to take to win a fight like this?
Well, I can't give you that information. You will see. You will see when the time comes. Right? Like I said, he's a good boxer. He does it all. And this is what I want him to do. I want him to take Boots to another level. See, Boots got so many different levels they can go to. Y'all didn't see the other levels that he can go to. Y'all just seen a little bit. I want somebody to bring it out here. And I think he's the guy probably to do it. And you will see. Remember, Xander can punch, Boots can punch too. So you got to be careful.
All right, let's turn to the fighters. Let's start with the challenger, Boots Ennis. You've been listening with a smile on your face throughout this entire press conference. Huge opportunity, the opportunity that you've been saying you've been waiting for a long time. Kind of what's your mindset now that this fight is official?
First of all, I want to thank Xander and his team. Yeah, I want to thank Xander and his team for taking this fight, because he didn't have to take this fight. He could have won an easier route, but like my dad just said, I think he bit off way more than he could chew. And come fight night, y'all gonna see. I'm gonna show the world I'm the best in the world.
What do you think he doesn't understand about what it means to be in the ring with you?
Like I always say, you can watch me all day, but when you get in that ring, it's a whole different story. I'm a lot faster than what you think. I'm a lot stronger than what you think. My IQ is higher than what you think. He gonna be in for a long night. Shit like that.
I've been watching some of your interviews over the last couple of days, and you've basically been saying that he's taking this for the money, that he's taking this because you're the biggest name at 154, you're the biggest fight at 154. Do you believe that?
I think, yeah, he took the fight, but if he's so confident, why didn't he take the 55-45 to the winner? That shows right there. Like I said, a great fighter, good fighter, but there's levels, and I'm showing my levels.
Hey, because I'm giving you the opportunity to 2 belts.
If you believe in yourself, you would have took the 55.
I get what you're saying, but maybe a fight with you and Virgil could have been 55-45 to the winner. With a champion, I have 2 belts. I'm the only one that has 2 belts in the division. You want these? I don't need to fight you. I could have fought anybody else.
No, you're absolutely right. You ain't have to fight me. You could have fought somebody else, but I'm just saying, if you believe in yourself that much,
I believe in myself.
If the roles were reversed, I would have did the same. If you was a challenger and I had the belt, I would have took the 55-45, and
you know for a fact you wouldn't. You would have taken care of your family the same way I want to take care of my family.
No.
And that's part of boxing. At the end of the day, I gotta take care of my family. I'm confident that I'm gonna beat you June 27th, but I'm the champion.
I understand what you're saying, but you're not listening. If you believe in yourself, you would have took the 55-45 straight like that. Yeah. No matter I understand you trying to feed your family, you trying to do this, you trying to do that. I'm doing the same thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, there's levels and I'm really gonna show you why I'm like that. And if you really, like I said, if you really believe yourself, you would have took the 55-45 straight like that.
There's levels and you're gonna be uncomfortable when it comes to June 27th. Promise.
I fought every style.
All right.
What can you bring to the table?
All right.
What can you bring to the table?
You'll see what the 23-year-old brings to the table June 27th. You can ask one of your sparring partners. He knows.
Who?
He knows. He's sitting right in front of you.
You said what?
And he is sparring partner? Who? Omari? He's part of the stable. He's part of the Mashroom stable.
Yeah, you're part of the stable. But like I said, bro, I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna take them balls. The balls come back on the Philadelphia.
And I want to see.
I'm taking them out.
And they come back on the hey, you're supposed to think that way.
Ain't no think I know.
You're supposed to think that way.
Ain't no think I know.
Everybody have to think that way.
Ain't no think I know.
All right. 23 have tried.
Yeah. I'm not them boys you fought.
I'm not them boys you fought either.
If I would have fought them same 2 guys that you fought, it would have been bashing the mess out of me, bro. It's levels, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you it's levels.
Right.
And you're gonna see for yourself. And I'm gonna make you feel everything. And I want you to keep that same energy.
I will always keep
everything that you be saying.
I will always keep the same energy.
You wasn't keeping the same energy. You just was on some buddy stuff just now. When you came out.
How?
You did. Come on now.
Bro, your dad, when we were walking out, he said, what's up? I said, what's up to him? I'm respectful. I'm not going to disrespect anybody.
We respect him for sure. But listen, you going to get everything you looking for straight like that. Make sure you ready.
I'm always ready.
Make sure you ready.
I'm always ready, brother.
Yo, you believe in yourself? Do you believe in yourself?
I really do.
You making some money, now you want to bet? You making some money, now you want to bet?
You always want to bet on everything.
Yeah.
You always.
Because I believe in myself that
I believe in myself too.
All right, well, so
June 27th, I'm going to show you why I believe in myself. Simple as that.
All right.
There's no bet to be made. There's no nothing to be made. There's no take care of your family, take care of mine. June 27th, I will show you why I'm the best 154.
In the story, I'm the best at 154. You know that.
We'll see.
You know that.
Coach, you mentioned the 55-45 you're talking about, of course, the first split on the money. What do you think it says about him that he didn't accept that?
Like I said before, I just like I said, if roles reverse, I would have taken 55-45.
All right.
At the end of the day, it's about legacy for me and showing the world I'm the best in the world, why I believe in myself. And I would have taken it because I know what I can do, I know what I'm capable of, and I'm just different. And he know that, and he gonna say. Straight like that.
That's cool. Cute words. That's cute.
You said what?
I said that's cute.
That's cute?
Yeah.
You got blind hair, bro.
I got blonde hair. It's something that has to do with cultural stuff. Cultural stuff.
That's cool.
Cultural stuff for Puerto Rico.
That's cute.
It's cool.
That's cute.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I know. They fuck with it. They like it.
All right. All right.
Xander, let's hear from you because everyone on this stage is in agreement that this fight does not happen unless you are pushing for it. You have been saying you want this fight for day one. So explain to everybody, what is it about this fight? What is it about facing Jaron Ennis that you absolutely had to do?
It's always been about legacy. It's always been about legacy. Becoming the youngest ever signed with Top Rank, legacy. Becoming the youngest world champion at 22 when I did it, legacy. Youngest unified world champion, legacy. And now fighting one of the best in the world in the division. It's about legacy. Anybody could have taken the easy route and just went any other fighter, top 15, just get an easy W and that's it. Collect some good cash and that's it. I want to fight the best. I want to show that I'm the best every time I step into the ring, and that's what I'm going to do June 27th.
You say he's one of the best. You also said that he's been a bit of a weight bully in his career, fighting at 147 pounds. Why do you believe that?
Because he has. I mean, everybody at 147 was always smaller than him. He was a big guy. At 54 is different. At 54 is different. When you got these guys coming down from, when you got these guys coming from 190, from 180, 185, 200, it's different, brother. It's different.
Yeah, that's how much you weigh, right?
Maybe. Who knows?
That's why you extra 16 weeks?
Huh?
That's why you extra 16 weeks to fight?
16 weeks?
Yeah.
12 weeks?
Yeah.
12 weeks?
Yeah. Original date was June 6th, though.
The original date was June 6th for you. Original date for me was June 27th. I always had that date. You can ask Todd.
I hear you.
I had that date in Puerto Rico. We changed it to Brooklyn for you.
You having a fat camp.
We changed it to Brooklyn for you. We had that date in Puerto Rico.
You having a fat camp right now?
What do you mean? I had that date in Puerto Rico. What are you talking about?
No, why you asking so much time though?
Because I had the date. I had June 27th on my mind. Okay. That was what we were getting ready for. In Puerto Rico with another fighter. They said, but Jaron.
So what I'm saying is you have a fat camp right now.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you definitely is.
How? You definitely is. How?
What you mean how?
You look. I thought you was a big guy. You look as big as me, ain't it? That's what they said.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. You'll see.
All right. We'll see.
All right.
So what do you think, Xander? You've seen what he's done at 147. A lot of people tabbing him as maybe a guy on the fringe of that pound for pound list. What do you see as your biggest advantages going into this fight?
Man, everything. I mean, he's never faced an athletic fighter like me either. I'm as tall as him. I'm as fast as him. I'm as strong as him. And I'm going to show him come June 27th.
What do you think your advantages are going to be in this fight?
My advantages? I'm going to do whatever I want. Straight like that. Like, there's nothing he could do to stop what I'm doing. Like I said before, he's a good fighter, but there's levels. There's really levels to this game. And I'm going to show him. I'm going to show him.
Cool. You're supposed to say that.
Bro.
I'm glad you believe that. I'm glad you're saying it.
Okay.
That's why
you're going to see on Fight Night, though.
All right. Yeah. Everybody has to say the same thing. Rapping. What was that?
We don't got to do too much rapping. You know,
we do not.
Yeah. Make sure you're ready, though. That's right. I just want you to be ready.
You're going to be chasing shadows, brother.
Bro, your head is humongous. I'm not going to miss.
All right.
You tripping.
All right.
Yo, you is tripping.
Make sure you hit it. Make sure you hit it and you get it right. If you don't hit it,
Wait.
Whoa. You think I'm not?
Hold on. Wait. Dog, I heard you say something that I don't hold my head. Bro, I watched you fight several times. You do not move your noggin, bro. You get hit with clean, flush shots.
What about you?
Bro, it's boxing. We gonna get hit. But you was trying to make it seem.
You just proved my point.
But listen, I'm not finished talking. But you try to make it seem like I just get hit all crazy. But watch this. On Fight Night, make sure you be ready. And like I said,
bro,
I'm not gonna miss. That head that you got.
I promise you.
That jump crazy, bro.
I promise you.
That jump crazy.
It's like you said, it's boxing. We gonna get hit. You get hit too. You get hit flush. And I've seen it. I've seen you being hurt.
Never.
All right.
I've never seen you hurt. You haven't seen me hurt.
I'll show you some highlights later.
Yeah, show me some highlights later. Please do. I seen you get hurt for sure.
Yeah.
By
one time.
Yeah, by regular people.
Yeah.
By D plus fighters.
Yeah, one time. Yeah.
And
he wasn't even hurt.
He
wasn't even hurt.
Listen though, you getting better.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's levels, bro, and I'm gonna really show you.
It's all right.
I'm really gonna show you. Please work on moving your head though.
You gotta work on putting on some weight. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different when you can walk down like you walk down this 147.
Bro, that's bigger than me, bro. When they bigger than me, I knock them out every single time. And you gonna be one of the next ones. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I guarantee you. Yo, it don't matter what he do. He can run, he can jog, he can stay there. He's going out. He is going out. I guarantee you.
10 steps behind me every night.
You're not even fast. You're slow.
All right. All right. Everybody says the same thing. Everybody says the same thing. I love it. I enjoy it.
No, I want you. When you leave here, I want you to go home and watch yourself. Like for real. You don't.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why this 23-year-old kid is a unified world
that's
champion.
nowhere near me.
Simple
That's
as
not
that.
doing what I'm doing.
It's as simple
Bro, I
as
got
this.
pinpoint accuracy. I'm not going to miss.
June 27th.
I'm not going to miss.
June 27th. The
not
kid is
gonna
gonna show
miss.
you why he's the kid.
I hear you.
That's it.
I hear you.
All right.
I just want you to be ready, though. I just want you to be ready because I don't really think you're ready for what's coming.
All right, Jaron. All right. I want you want me to be ready. I got you.
That's all I wanted you to say. That's all I wanted you to say.
Boost, this fight, does it end in a knockout?
For sure.
100%?
For sure.
Xander will ask you the same question. How does this fight end?
He's gonna run through these punches all night long. It's gonna be like a bull just running through them. Boom, 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 just running through them. It's all right. I'm ready.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm ready. I'm gonna be ready June 27th.
Thank you. That's all I wanted you to
And
say.
again,
I wanted to hear you say it.
I never go out there looking for the knockout. But I promise, I'm gonna rip his heart out.
I guarantee you this.
That I promise.
You keep talking about ripping my heart out.
Yeah.
Like, that's anything. But, yo.
You're gonna be uncomfortable.
Listen. Uncomfortable how?
I'll show you. I'm gonna show you.
What can you do to make me uncomfortable?
I am gonna show you just come June 27th.
Bro.
I am gonna show you come June 27th.
Oh my goodness. Boy, oh boy.
Well, I can't believe we have to wait until June 27th. Back here at the Barclays Center, title unification fight. Xander Zayas, the unified champion. Boots Ennis, former unified champion at 147. Right here in this building in Brooklyn. Tickets are on sale right now. If you can't be here, you can watch exclusively on DAZN worldwide. We're going to face these two guys off right now. We'll see you right back here on June 27th.